After 55 days since the orchestrated attack on the Enforcement Directorate and Central Armed Police Forces personnel in Sandeshkhali, the mastermind of the assault and local TMC leader Sheikh Shahjahan has finally been apprehended by the state police. Reports indicate that he was arrested from a house in the Meena Khan area of North 24 Parganas. Sheikh Shahjahan had evaded capture for more than 50 days following an alleged mob attack on an ED team conducting a raid at his residence. In a significant development in the Sandeshkhali molestation and land grabbing case, Shahjahan Sheikh, the principal accused and TMC leader, was arrested in West Bengal, and following his arrest, he also has been suspended by the TMC from the party for 6 years. Well, this is becoming a case whereby which the opposition in West Bengal is accusing the TMC of in fact sheltering this particular man and not letting police and of course the authorities and the administration do their job smoothly and get some sort of a closure for the victims in Sandeshkhali. Mr. Vineet Goenka, political analyst, joins us on the program to talk more about this. Manav Jaiswal, TMC spokesperson, also with us on the show. Mr. Tushar Jain, political analyst, here with us on the program as well. Last but not the least, Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, political analyst, also joins us on the show. Mr. Goenka, I'll begin with you. Well, there is in fact also a theory which has been obviously floated by the opposition, that's the BJP, that's your party, that this particular gentleman was being hidden and was being in fact taken care of by the ruling government in West Bengal. But if that were the case, why has he been suspended for 6 years?
Ram Ram to you, Mr. Malhotra, and Ram Ram to all my co-panelists and all the viewers who are watching me right now. This is an unfortunate case where TMC shielded, protected this accused, even when they knew that he was taking Hindu women, deliberately molesting them, tormenting them, raping them in the TMC office. They were complaints which were filed with the police. Police deliberately overlooked this particular part. There is hands in glove. Now the TMC has to answer this. After the court intervention, after channels like you made a newer of this, this person has been booked. He has not been booked in all the cases which he has done. Rather, there has been a protection. There hasn't been a case of protection to this particular accused by the state government. I think TMC has to reply. TMC has to let us know why they are trying to protect him and why did they take so much time, so many days, so many months to take action on this accused.
Okay, let's hear it from the TMC spokesperson who's joining us on the program as well, Manav Jaiswal. Manav, if you can hear me. Manav, are you there with us?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, Manav, how do you respond to Mr. Goenka's allegations that the TMC was protecting Sheikh Shahjahan and now suspending him from the party is just a face saver? He was on a rampage when he was in fact torturing the people in Sandeshkhali, and when of course the law cracked the whip, the TMC decided to change its stance. How do you respond to that?
First of all, namaskar to the nation from this channel. And I don't know why Mr. Vineet Jain is living in which land, I don't know. I don't even understand, does he really know the law of the land? Is he aware of the case, or he's just coming and having a statement made, it's a sweeping remark? Now, the first thing first, what did this government do? What did our government do? We went in for the SIT. It was halted by the Honorable High Court on the 7th of February. Post that, it has also been known that the court had stopped the investigation of the local policing, listening to the ED and the CBI because they opposed it. Even then, let's put it this way, even the state police was not capable enough of handling Sheikh Shahjahan. We were not even ready to arrest him. What was stopping ED and CBI? Where were they? Where was Mr. Amit Shah? Where was the central team? Zero. I would like to make people, or probably make the nation aware from your channel, we have done almost 28 arrests. The day the court said, no, we are not stopping you anymore to arresting Sheikh Shahjahan, you are free to arrest him. Within 72 hours, Sheikh Shahjahan has been arrested. Party, as a Trinamool Congress, the political party, under the guidance of Mamata Banerjee as well as Abhishek Banerjee. What did we do? We have sacked Sheikh Shahjahan for 6 years. He's been suspended simultaneously. Why did we do that? Because we would not give any kind of umbrella shelter to any allegations or any alleged culprit whatsoever. We are the only political party who has run down with their MLAs We have taken the party stand. We have taken the party symbol from the minister, the cabinet ministers. We are the only party who have done the arrest, and we are not only doing that. We have also gone ahead and made camps in Sandeshkhali. We have given a sandesh to the nation that how you have to handle this kind of emergencies. This kind of, what was your contingency plan? Our contingency plan was no. If any kind of culprit is there, any problem has happened to the local people, which is Ma Mati Manush, what we stand for, we went in, we raised camps, we went into door to door, we went in with our women cell team, we went in with their local officers, we educated the local people out there, the women, Mahila, everyone, and told them whatever you have, come and complain. People have registered complaint pre-2011. In 2003, 2004, they are complaining about the Manrega payments, they are complaining about the Awas Yojana payments, they are complaining about the land grabbing. And what we have done? We as a government, Mamata Banerjee government, has given 200 patta back to the people. See, a crime can happen, mind you. It is difficult for any policing or any administration or any government to stop the crime until and unless they are aware of it. It has been made aware or registered. The moment we had come to know this thing has happened, we have registered it and we have given it back. The process of judiciary, the process of nyaya is what is important. And we have done that. We are proud of it. The whole India is talking about Sandeshkhali not only because of one incident of Sheikh Shahjahan. They're also talking, if Mamata Banerjee can do, if Mamata Banerjee can return the snatched and grabbed land back to the owners, why isn't
let's get a response from Mr. Tushar Jain as well. Mr. Jain, Tushar, if you can hear me, how do you respond to what Manav has just said? They're saying that as a responsible political party, they have taken care of this particular man. They have, in fact, punished him in accordance with the law. There is no tiptoeing on this. He was not being protected, but it also raises the question when he was having this run of assault and land grab and threats and what have you. There was not much that was done against him.
It's quite good for the TMC spokesperson to claim that the law of the land works, the government has done this and that, all good, all well. But it's rather strange that just when the High Court announced that the investigating agencies from the center can arrest Sheikh Shahjahan, suddenly the West Bengal police is able to nab him after over 50 days of search. Nevertheless, has this gentleman been arrested for the charges of what's going on in Sandeshkhali, or has he been arrested for the attack on the ED officers? The differentiation is very, very important. Are the people, the women especially of Sandeshkhali, still getting justice? The women were coming out with their complaints. They were coming out with the horrific stories as to what was going on. And what did we have? We had a newly elected Rajya Sabha MP from Bengal saying that all these stories are fabricated. We were told that there are RSS and BJP camps in Sandeshkhali. The women, the stories they were telling, the tales of pain, absolute pain, they were being discarded because someone said this is a political agenda. Today, when the court has validated the pain of those women, and it's unfortunate that before the government, the court actually validated the pain of all these women, these Bengali, these Indian women. The government did nothing. They were busy rubbishing the rumors. They were calling it rumors, for the love of God. You cannot act, all holier than thou today. Look, we have arrested him. We've all seen the video that is going on social media. Does it look like the man is arrested? He's walking without any handcuffs. He's been escorted inside a room. He's not been arrested. Let's have the differentiation very clear here.
That's a good observation, actually. He was, in fact, walking with a lot of hubris as well into that particular interrogation.
You should have seen.
Okay, let me also get a response from Advocate Gyanendra Mishra on this. Advocate Mishra, where do you stand on this? Has the TMC been religious enough to take action against this man? First of all, he was not stopped for a long time for considering what he had done. And now, when push came to shove, there has been action taken against him, but is it enough?
Mani, thank you for having me on your show. See, the way I look at it, that yes, there may be some delay, but they have now come and done the correct thing by first expelling him from the party for the 6 years, and also, putting the law in motion. However, when I look at, the track record of the ruling dispensation, particularly BJP, in dealing with the similar situation, I don't think that entitles them, at least, to question the action which has been taken by the West Bengal government. What I see is, and I see the merit in the point what the spokesperson of the TMC was making, that the government becomes aware of a crime, or the system or the police becomes aware of a crime only when it is brought to their notice by filing the appropriate complaints on FIRs, etc., etc. And when the same has been done, administration is trying its best to approach the women who claim to be victim, and talking to them, have opened the window for them to make the complaint, and and they have been clearly assured that those complaints will be seriously taken care of and their concerns would be addressed by the government. And now they have also taken the steps, in terms of, arresting the individual who has been alleged to be the perpetrator of, the crime against women, and also suspended him from the party for 6 years, which I think is the adequate measures in terms of that individual. Obviously, nobody would disagree that the allegations and the complaints of the woman need to be taken very seriously, and it should be addressed as quickly as possible in accordance with the law. And so there is no quarrel on that, and there cannot be two opinion on that. But I think the action of the TMC has been adequate, particularly when you look in, what other political parties, and particularly the BJP's track record, as I said, whether you look at the Brij Bhushan case, where not only he was not, suspended, he was not arrested, but he was rather rewarded for the crime that is committed against the celebrated Olympians of this country. And there are,
Right, but Mr. Advocate Mishra, Advocate Mishra, in fact, women of Sandeshkhali have spoken out very clearly, stating that, there has been systematic abuse, and the police and even, the government of the day, the TMC, did not do much. Okay, let me take that question to Mr. Goenka as well. Mr. Goenka? Mr. Goenka? Yeah. Well, women in Sandeshkhali have spoken out very clearly, that this has been going on for a very, very long time. It was systematic. They had no sympathizers from the police or the TMC. In fact, they were put under a lot of pressure that if they spoke out about this, they would be in fact targeted and they would face repercussions as well. And the TMC was in the know.
So let me tell you, what Dr. Manav Jaiswal tried to tell and mislead the entire country. Let me expose that particular part. One, ED did not arrest. ED cannot arrest a person for rape cases. They are law and order situations, and that has to be handled by the local police. There were requests by the local victims to the police, which was overheard. Number two, CBI cannot go and arrest somebody by themselves because there is no general consent in West Bengal. So he should educate himself before he speaks in national channels like you. 2, 3, when the ED went to arrest this person or interrogate this person on a different case, the local police did not support, rather they facilitated attack on the ED officials there. 4th, the court intervened now. There was no fridge or no stay on the arrest of this person, which is a lie which the TMC representative is trying to tell us. He can always show us the document if it's there. Number 4, TMC terminated him today. They could have terminated him a month back. Was TMC aware of this? Was TMC office been used to rape Hindu women deliberately so that there is a Hindu exodus from Sandeshkhali, which is only connected by a boat? After sunset, there is no boat. The people there are in ghetto station. There is a deliberate attempt to make sure that one particular religion, that is Hindu religion, has been made to go out of that place, and that too under the convenience of the TNSC government. Answer is yes. So, Mr. Jaiswal, you should educate yourself. EDs don't arrest anybody in a rape case. Number 2, CBI requires a general consent to enter a state, and your state has withdrawn that. Number 3, your police deliberated, protected them. And see, as rightly pointed out by Mr. Jain, the police is trying to escort him like a Raja. So, what face would you go and show to the daughters of West Bengal when they are crying hue and cry? They have been raped in your office, in TMC office. You have to admit that the guilt. You will have to face them again. How do you go home and face your family when you try to protect this kind of tormentors? Now for Mr. Advocate Mishra. Advocate Mishra, is it true that Two wrongs don't make a right. Whatever you have quoted, you have to go and ask BJP. Okay, fine. But does it mean that Sandeshkhali Hindu women will be insulted or raped in TMC office and you will come here and defend them? Please, sir, you're an educated person. You're not a TMC representative. You're far educated.
No, Vineet.
So please,
I would like to respond to,
You will.
I think, Mr.
Let him-
Goenka, because I respect him as an, individual.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. I'll give you an opportunity, Advocate Mishra. I promise you, I'll give you an opportunity. He's waited. He's waited to speak. He was also targeted. He's waited his turn. I would request you to do the same. Finish your statement, Mr. Goenka.
Yeah. So, seniors like Advocate Mishra, when they speak, the country listens to them patiently. Sir, this particular case, we should focus only in Sandeshkhali. Also, my request to you, Advocate Mishra, would be, please think about those women. They have been called deliberately every day in TMC office with the knowledge of their family. They have been raped, they have been molested, their land has been grabbed. And that too with the knowledge of TMC leadership. They protect them. They know that Hindu women have been raped, yet they don't do anything. And today, when they terminate his membership for 6 years, they say that they have done a big thing. They always knew this particular part. They always knew CBI can't come and arrest a person. And is it a job of CBI to arrest somebody who is a rapist? Is it a job of ED to come and arrest a rapist? Dr. Manav, you are also a human. You should understand the pain of another human. Even if she is a Hindu woman, can't you understand the pain of a Hindu woman, please? Is it a crime to be a Hindu woman in West Bengal? Please, sir.
Okay, let's get a response from Manav on this as well. Manav, a lot of women have come out saying that they were called by the TMC leaders in the middle of the night, and most of them were asked to stay back. A few of them were let go, and then they were systematically raped. Now, everything is documented. They've gone to the police and complained about this in the past as well. But the police also, they say, was complicit in the matter and always urged them to settle this. Why did this escape the TMC radar?
First of all, I need to object on 2-3 things Mr. Vineet Goenka has been telling. First of all, the first raid that the ED and CBI did, they did not inform the local police. They went in directly, and that is where this whole things had happened. Simultaneously, if the ED and CBI has got no provision to arrest, they could have asked the local policing to intervene. Why did they object in the court? You are not aware of it. Get educated. Educated before you come to the panel. The third. When you're putting in allegations, when you're doing like, okay, this thing has happened, then what was the BJP people doing? The BJP Karyakarta so-called? Where was Subhendu Adhikari for last 4 years?
I really don't know whether you have visited Chovbish Pargana. But let me tell you, Sandeshkhali, I know Sandeshkhali better than you, sir. You have not visited Chovbish Pargana, sir.
I need to, Vineet, you have to understand what is the role of a government, what is the role of the administration.
Let him finish, Mr. Goenka, let him finish.
What is the role of the policing? The moment we got the clearance from the Honorable High Court, we made sure within 72 hours he's arrested. Not only Sheikh Shahjahan, the other people who were there on the FIR, there have been a lot of FIRs which have been investigating. I would not comment on when it is a matter of investigation because it's a part of judiciary. But even then, we have made a lot of arrests. Every FIR, which is roughly around 28 FIRs has been made. We are conducting important investigations.
Please answer
Women's team. People from the local DIG Soma went in with another 10 people. They have gone in and they have visited every individual household.
Anything else?
If there is any complaint, whatever has been the court law of land, it will take care of it. But the idea is, what is the stand of the government? Whether the government is standing with the people of Sandeshkhali. You give me one example in the entire nation. One example. Where did the government stand after every kind of a crime? I challenge these all people, Mr. Tushar Jain and in fact Mr. Vineet Goenka. The BHU girl who was raped, whose video was publicly displayed,
can I speak,
who was
please?
blackmailed. Did Amit Malviya tweet even once for those 3 culprits?
I am concerned with
Okay, Tushar, go ahead. Tushar, go ahead. Tushar, go ahead. Okay, all right, 1 second. Tushar wants to come in now. Tushar, go ahead. 1 second. Manav, 1 second. Tushar, go ahead.
Manav, one thing, I'm not a spokesperson of the BJP. I'm an independent political analyst, so please make the correction. Number 2, my simple question to you. Has Mr. Sheikh Shahjahan been arrested on the charges of land grabbing, sexual assault, whatever it happened in Sandeshkhali, or has he been arrested for the attack on ED officers alone? You are going on and on about the efficiency of your government in terms of investigation. I'm listening to it, okay? I'm listening to it. We all are listening to it. But my simple question to you is, if the investigation is on, is the apparatus is as efficient as you say it is, why hasn't Mr. Sheikh Shahjahan for the alleged allegations against him, been arrested for whatever is going on in Sandeshkhali as reported by the Hindu women? Why has he been only arrested when he was presented before the court today for the attack on the ED officers? That's a simple question. You say the investigation is on. Why no custody? Why no filing of FIR? Why this was not made a fact before the court when he was made to appear earlier today?
Okay, let Mr. Mishra also respond. He's been waiting. Mr. Mishra, go ahead. Advocate Mishra, go ahead.
No, I respect what Mr. Vineet Goenka was telling it, but my only, so in my first, opening remark, I said very categorically, I said that any woman who is subject to any kind of victimization, harassment, their case need to be taken with all sensitivity and seriously. But I would request only one thing, that there cannot be the double standard when the victimization and harassment of women is concerned. And we all then need to speak in a unanimous voice to condemn and demand an immediate action. And as far as I know, Mr. Vineet Goenka's commitment to women safety, women security, is not, when he should have spoken in the same language against, Mr. Brij Bhushan Singh, he would have spoken in the same language against the Manipur Chief Minister when he said, when the women were paraded naked and, their prestige was violated. And when the Chief Minister said that why you are making such a hue and cry, there have been more heinous crime against the women than what you are referring to. If he would have condemned with the same seriousness and commitment to that, I would have welcomed that. So I would be the last person to say that, we should not be more sensitive to the protection of the women's right. One. Second, it is the allegation at this stage. And as per the law of the land, the allegation need to be investigated and the guilt of the individual need to be proved. For that, a fair investigation need to be carried out. I think the Calcutta High Court is very active, proactive, and the monitoring and directing the suitable actions to be taken. I also pointed out that I have not been to Sandeshkhali, but what I have read in media and newspapers and seen in the media, that government has established a permanent complaint office there. Senior officers of the state government is visiting and staying there, listening to the complaint of the women and encouraging them to file their complaint, written complaint, and assuring that the suitable action will be taken against those who are guilty. Now Mr. Shahjahan Sheikh has also been arrested and he has been suspended from the party's membership. So these actions seems the seriousness and the promptness of the government. Obviously in a 15 days or 10 days you can't complete the trial and find the guilty and sentence them. That is a process which need to be taken care of, and this is where I would request the state government to proactively carry that investigation. But as far as the state government is concerned, there seems to be sensitivity and promptness in addressing and taking the adequate measures. And as far as the political statement is concerned, the political dimensions of any issue is concerned, any political party is well within its rights to make that there are political angle to it and there are the political context to it, and they are trying to make it public, which every political party will do and every political party does.
Okay, we have run out of time. Concluding thoughts, Mr. Goenka wants to say something and then we wrap up. Mr. Goenka, go ahead.
Yeah, my request to your channel to TMC would be, do not differentiate between the religion of a rape victim. Even if she is a Hindu woman, she should get the justice. The tormentor, whether he's not from Hindu religion or any other religion, you cannot ask a Hindu victim to let go her pains just because he's funding you, he's your vote bank. My request to them would be, let justice be given in Sandeshkhali.
All right, on that note, we dip into a short break. Would like to thank all my guests for being a part of this conversation. Of course, the saga of Sandeshkhali has not concluded yet. We'll continue to talk about it time and again.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.